go to Weasel, cause the Weasel say, pop, yeah, come.
Yeah. Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel.
A friend in need is a pest.
You're gonna be a successful WWF villain hated by millions.
You're back at the hotel. Back at the hotel, we ordered room service, but in the bathroom is an alcove. Where I can go in here and dress, or go in here and dress, to walk by. So, every I have room service, I go in the bathroom. Main reason is so they don't see who I am and want to autograph or talk or bug you. Because I want to be in my shorts anyway. Or, when they're in there serving the food and getting it ready, I shut the bathroom door and I go, now they know someone's in there farting, and all my wife thought they were laughing. We did years ago, me and Gene Oakland in Winnipeg. The room service girl came in and said, okay, Fademan, right? So I went and hid in the bathroom. So I did that. She starts laughing. He said, what are you laughing about? My wife isn't feeling well. So I raised my voice. So I'm on a paper. She starts laughing. He said, well, go bring some paper. So, now the little waiter comes up with his cart and the food. So I hide in the alcove. And I notice while I'm there, I see my wife's bra laying there. Now I take the bra and I put it on my head and I tie it in a knot under my chin. Now I got two combs there. Not big ears, but ears. And then I take her eyebrow pencil and I draw whiskers on them. Gotta be something else. I got it. Now I take off my shorts and I take the cotton out of her medicine bottle. Right in Hershey Creek, right? Now I start hopping through the doorway, looking at the guy. Naked, with a bra tied around my head, and whiskers around my face, and cotton hanging out my butt. This poor guy is about ready to tell you he's in the country illegally. Anything to get out. Exactly. He finally leaves the room and she says, what are you doing? And this is the Beverly Hills Hotel. What do you think has gone on here? What do you think they've seen? It's a mild thing, a rabbit. Yeah, exactly. Now she was embarrassed, didn't talk again. Oh, no. Another fun thing to do on the road is, especially if you're tired, you check in at night, you know who's in the hotel? And always go to the house phone and leave a wake-up call. So that you know it's only 2:30 in the morning. Maybe get a 2 because I got to make a long-distance call. Call me 2:30 and 3:30. Oh, then they call. It's usually recording. You can't yell back at anybody. Exactly, Oh, they get mad. Another one of my fun things to do on the road. There's this one hotel chain I just hate. Because their mattresses are 3 inches thick. Now, if you're going to put 365 different asses on, wouldn't you have a nice big mattress? And they're hard to check in, they're hard to check out. Food's not that great. It's always the same. So what I did is, I used to take the batteries out of the clicker. So when the next person comes, their TV don't work. And they got to call downstairs. That immediately pisses them off at the hotel to begin with. Now I take the bed, and I take the sheet back and the mattress pad. I pour a glass of water in the middle. Put the mattress pad back, the sheet back. Now when the maid comes, she's going to take the sheet off, but never takes the mattress pad. Puts another sheet on. Now when this next poor schluck comes, he lays down in bed, on top of the sheet, and with his weight, will eventually make him wet. He thinks someone has wet the bed. Or he don't know if he's done it. It's an inside job, though. That's what I used to do with the cookers. And before they had cookers, I would reach around behind the TV and turn the cover off. So they could hear it, but they never got a picture. And it never occurred to anybody Maybe someone full of it. Yeah. And you ever see people leave their menus on their doors in the morning? Yeah. Change them, all different routes. Yeah, order 2 oatmeals. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do all that stuff. Gets you through the day. Yeah. I remember in Japan, the people like you, they all come up and they all got a felt pen. And they all have these big tablets of paper. They're stiff like cardboard. Sign, sign. And in restaurants and hotels, there were uniforms. Like a white doctor's coat. And they want you to sign their uniform. So what you do is you turn them around and you sign the back of the uniform. But you don't really sign your name. You draw body parts. And then you sign it affectionately. And give them the bird. Just making friends with our neighbors from the east. This killer Carl Coxon will tell you about another thing you do. He had a glass eye. Not a real eye. He had 2 good eyes. But he bought a glass eye. And he would drop it in his soup in the restaurant in Japan. And he would shut one eye and squint and call the waitress over. And he'd fumble around with his spoon. And he'd look at her with one eye squint. Well, she didn't know. She's looking at him. Finally, he pulls it up on the spoon and looks at it. Takes it and shakes it. Palms it. Does that with his thumb. And looks at her. Scream, run away. We used to do in the dressing room. He's sitting there with all the young Japanese boys. And he looked through his bag. God damn it, he'd say. Someone stole my eye. I can't find my eye. He'd be looking through the bag and throwing everything out. He would have taken the eyeball and put it between his cheeks. Now he's bending over, looking through his bag. And all of them see this eye looking back at him from this guy's keister. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh. To rid yourself of boredom in Japan, Jack Lantern used to carry squirt guns. You walk down the street, you just squirt the back of their legs, and they all stop, open their hands, and look up. Don't know why. You squirt people across the room, same thing happens. Now, if you're there a month, after about the 3rd week, you're tired of doing that. Now you're squirting them right in the face. You're just trying to get into a fight. You don't care. Mike Tenay became a very good friend of mine at WCW. I met him before when I was working for WWF. He had a very successful radio show in Vegas, and Lex Luger and I were his guest one night, and I met him and his lovely wife Karen. We used to call her Fingers. Every salt shaker off the table goes home. You can put that in there too. And Mike is a real smart guy. He knows everything. Everything I need to know, I ask Mike. I remember a match back in 1941. I've got that on tape. Yeah. You remember a guy named Farmer Schwartz. Yeah, I know him. He knows everything. Yeah. So I'm driving back from Atlanta to Tampa one night, and I stop at a gas station, and some guy's standing in there, and he says, "Where's Perry, Georgia?" So the woman behind the counter proceeds to tell him it's down so far. So I just stepped in. I said, it's exit 16A. It's 132 and a half miles. You'll be on the right. You go over the Clover region down. He said, well, thank you. The woman says to me, do you work for the highway department? I said, no. But I stayed last night at Mike Tenay's. They're in the Holiday Inn. Yeah, exactly. But he always does his homework, and he was very dissatisfied at WCW also. Because he's a professional. He likes to do it right. He does his homework, and he would ask them questions, and they would just scratch their head. Something simple. What's the date for the next pay-per-view? So, but it was fun working with Mike, and I respect him and Fingers a lot. Wait a minute, where's my wall? Yeah. I told her, I said, you beat Nick one more time, you get to keep him.
put the word in the streets.